All right, so for question number 1, for part 2, we have f of a is equal to negative 2a plus 4. We have g of a, which is equal to 3a cubed minus 4a. And we're being asked to find f plus g of a. Now remember, that's the same as f of a plus g of a. So that's pretty easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in f of a first. Right, so that's negative 2a plus 4. Then I'm going to plug in g of a, which is this right here. So that's plus 3 minus, or wait, 3a cubed minus 4a. Now, before I simplify this, I need to identify the like terms. So here's 3a to the third power. That's the only one to the third power. I don't see anything where it's a raised to the second power. Here's an a to the first power. Here's another a to the first power. So now it's just a matter of writing this in descending order. So I'm going to start with 3a cubed, right? That's the first one. Then I'm going to combine like terms, which would be negative 2 plus negative 4. That gives me negative 6a, right? And then I tack on the plus 4. That's our final answer. Now I think most of you guys did well on these where you add them up. I think the only thing that's remember that you've got to, there's a couple of ways you could do this. One is to double check it. I mean, before you do the test, before you hand it in. One way to do that is simply by graphing them together. So you could do like negative 2, but you got to use x plus 4 plus 3. I got 2 pluses. Plus 3x raised to the third. Oh, I forgot the plus 4. That's why. Minus 4x, right? So this is what it should look like when you're done. And then your final answer that we had was 3, I got to use x instead of a though, cubed minus 6x plus 4. So the graphing calculator is really helpful. Like, so I know just by writing it out, f plus g should combine down to this. Now, if it doesn't, then you just go back and recheck your math. But that's basically it, right? Are you required to graph it? No. I'm just saying this is a way you could double check your work. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Etc. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Let me put this in our notes too. So that's one way you could double check your work to make sure. And like I said, when we tested this in class, a lot of people did well on this. The only thing that messed them up is they made some math errors. So you got to be careful. Always double check your math.